me, I had problems sleeping, and to the point of where I was kind of anxious about going to bed because I really wasn't sleeping that well at night. And another thing, a man of my age, I had to go to the restroom a couple of times because my prostate was a little enlarged, and I would wake up and I couldn't go back to sleep. Night, I put it behind my neck, right? I laid down and I was like, boom, I was out like a light. It was unbelievable. So I wake up at 1 o'clock, right? Use the restroom, go lay back down, boom, I'm out again. Wake up at 4, use the restroom, boom, I'm out again. I woke up the next day, I felt so rested. I felt so energetic. And typically, my sleep had been so bad, if I had planned something to do the next day, it depended upon what kind of sleep I got before I could really accomplish those tasks. But now I could do anything I want to do. I'm wound healing, right? So I'm a pretty fit guy. I was going to the gym, and so in 2013, I had hernia surgery. Right? I was lifting some weight, had a hernia. And I went to my doctor, primary, because I was having some discomfort, there was a little swelling, right? So he referred me to see the surgeon. 2 weeks after that, I started using the patch. So my appointment for the surgeon was like 3 weeks later, right, in the future. So I said to myself, right, I heard about wound healing. I said, I'm going to put this patch on my wound. So I put the X39 at night on my wound, right? And so I did it for about 5 or 6 days straight. I noticed I didn't have the pain of this discomfort. So I go to the surgeon. She goes, hey, what's your problem? So I told her what was going on, right? She stood up. She examined me, right? She goes, everything looks normal. Well, before that, my pain was gone. The swelling had gone down. So my wound was like, poof, healed, right? I go, wow, this stuff is crazy. And so it was just amazing. Now, the last thing I'll tell you guys is this. So I'm a hands-on kind of guy, right? So I planted 3 pygmy palm trees in my front yard. I dug a hole 3 feet deep by 2 feet wide, 3 of them, right? So I get up, right? I'm 68. I get up off the ground, and I'm down there. I'm digging. I got these, and so my body goes, man, I'm hurting because I hadn't done those moves in a long time. So typically, the next day, I'm sore for a couple of days, right? So I go and I take a shower. I get something to eat, right? I lay down. I put the patch on. I put my patch on at 10 o'clock at night, 10 the next day. And so I just knew the next couple of days, I'm going to be in pain. I kid you not. I'm not lying. I woke up the next day. I didn't have a pain in my body, not an ache or a pain. And it was because the X39 helped me recover from those positions and digging, and it was just unbelievable. So I tell everybody that will listen, you need to try this X39 stem activation patch because it is really a miracle worker.